Have you ever looked at your credit card bill and wondered, how did this happen? You didn't buy anything crazy, you just swiped a few times, maybe ordered dinner, paid a subscription, and suddenly, boom, the number looks bigger than last month. It feels like your money is leaking from somewhere invisible, doesn't it? Well, it is. Because what if I told you the credit card system was never designed to make you win? What if it was built to make you believe you're winning while you're slowly losing? Let's rewind a little. When you first get that shiny new card in the mail, it feels amazing. Your name printed on smooth plastic, it's like the world just said, "Welcome to adulthood." You feel responsible, powerful, trusted. You think, "I've made it." But in reality, you just signed up for the most profitable trap in the modern economy. See, banks figured out something long ago. People love freedom, but they love spending freedom even more. So they built a system that gives you access to money that isn't yours, then charges you for the privilege of using it. And the best part, for them, is that you'll think it's all your choice. They don't profit when you pay your balance in full. They profit when you don't. Every missed due date, every balance you carry, every interest charge, that's how the system feeds itself. You think you're managing debt, they're managing you. Let's talk numbers for a second. Imagine you owe $1,000 at a 24% interest rate. You pay the minimum, let's say $25. Sounds fine, right? But if you keep paying just that, it could take you 5 years to pay it off. And by then, you'll have paid over $1,600, $600 more than you borrowed. You didn't just buy the item, you bought time. Expensive, invisible time. But it gets deeper. You know that little ding sound when your payment goes through, or that soft green check mark that says approved? That's not random design, it's psychology. Every tone, every color, every tiny vibration is engineered to make your brain feel rewarded. A small burst of dopamine, just like winning a game or getting a like on your post. You don't even realize it, but your brain starts linking spending with happiness. And that's where the loop begins. You spend, you feel good, you pay later, you regret it. And the moment you start catching up, they offer you a higher credit limit. They call it a reward for your responsibility. But in reality, it's bait. They're not giving you freedom. They're giving you more rope. And then comes the famous trap, the minimum payment. That innocent-looking number on your statement, the one that feels safe, that's the trapdoor beneath your feet. Paying the minimum keeps you in debt longer, which keeps the bank's cash machine spinning forever. But don't worry, there's always the illusion of winning. Cashback and rewards, 1% back, 5% on gas, points for travel. Sounds like free money, right? But let's do the math. You're earning maybe 1.5% back in points while paying up to 20% in interest. It's like throwing away $1 to get a penny in return and feeling good about it. And then there's the final piece of the puzzle, the credit score. You've probably heard the same advice 100 times. Use credit to build credit. But here's the trick. They built a system that rewards you for staying in just enough debt to keep the engine running. Not too much, not too little, just enough to make the banks billions. Even the number that's supposed to measure your responsibility is quietly working for them. But here's the good news. The system isn't unbeatable, it's just predictable. And once you see how it works, you can flip the game. Pay more than the minimum, always. Automate your payments. Use your credit card like a tool, not a treasure chest. Never spend money you don't already have in your account. And if you do use credit, use it with intention, not emotion. Because real financial freedom doesn't come from having 5 credit cards. It comes from having control. Control over your money, your habits, your mind. The banks have algorithms, but you have awareness. And awareness always wins. You see, credit cards are not evil. They're just powerful tools. Dangerous in the wrong hands, life-changing in the right ones. Used wisely, they can build your credit, earn rewards, and protect your purchases. But used carelessly, they'll quietly drain your future one swipe at a time. So, next time you pull out that glowing piece of plastic, remember, you're holding a tool of power. Use it to build, not to bury. Because the truth is simple. The banks don't want you debt-free. But that's exactly why you should be. You can't outspend the system, but you can outsmart it. And the moment you do, that's when real wealth begins.